The LightBox Community Icon Award recognizes an individual or group who has demonstrated an outstanding contribution to the art community. Presenting the award is LightBox Expo co-creator and the co-owner of Schoolism and Imaginism Studios. He began his career as a teenager designing toys for Disney, Warner Brothers, and Star Wars. And then he went on to design characters for Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland and received an Emmy for Nico and the Sword of Light. Please welcome Bobby Chiu.
Thank you. I could not come up on the stage without bringing my partner in the LightBox Expo, Jim Demonakos. Can we give him a big round of applause?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being here at LightBox Expo. It means the world to us. Thank you. We wanted to create this award alongside the Concept Art Association to recognize the people that support artists in a way that is not as traditional as hiring you to draw. And this is, when we discussed this, we thought that there would be only one person this year that deserved this recognition.
So I have a little story, but I first wanted to just say it was a group effort. There was a vote. It wasn't just me, just in case this story makes you think, oh, I picked him because of this story. So I'm from Toronto, Canada. I still live there, and I work in movies, and it's awesome. And before I did all of that, before anybody knew who I was, I wanted to get my work out there. And how do you do that? Well, you gotta make an art book. That's what everybody says. So I asked a friend, I was like, what kind of art book should I make? What sells? And my friend was like, oh, girls, of course. And it was like, you know, guys buy girl art books and girls love girl art books. You should make a girl art book for your very first one. I was like, okay, great. Yeah, I love drawing. Of course, if you know my art, I started drawing old grannies on motorcycles, witches, you know, little girls that look like they're up to no good, things like that, and it sold terribly because everybody wants the pinups and things like that. But one person gave me a chance. You know, I came to San Diego Comic-Con not knowing anybody, and this one, Stuart came and bought my book, and you know, I'm almost going to get emotional here, so I'm going to just stop myself, suck it back in, and yeah, he bought my books and helped to start my career, gave me the confidence to make more not so good books, and eventually got the hang of it and started making some decent stuff. So we want to give this award to a person that has helped us so much, has helped so many for so long, and there are so many people that we wouldn't even know if it wasn't for Stuart Ng. You know, absolutely. He's been such a passionate individual to fly all around the world to meet artists and to support artists and to bring their books back. And when he couldn't bring their books back because they didn't have any books, like Claire Wendling, he made the books so that everybody would know who this master was. So can we give a huge round of applause for Stuart Ng?
So, when I was a kid, I discovered great illustrators in books. Frazetta, Charles Dana Gibson, Leyendecker, Rockwell Kent, Franklin Booth, and one artist would lead me to another. I also pored over art instruction books and figure drawing books, so I fell in love with good pencil drawing. And that was the start of my love of illustration art. When I started stewarding books, I picked out the books and art that I liked. I liked sketches and anatomy and lively drawing, and I found a clientele who liked the same thing. I'm glad to have encouraged and supported artists who publish their own sketchbooks and art books. And I'm very glad that I've been able to give some artists greater exposure, especially in the early days when the world was not as interconnected as it is now. I remember debuting Claire Wendling's sketchbook at San Diego Comic-Con in 2001. It was titled Desk, and I showed that book to every artist who came to the booth that year. Artists were blown away. Everyone asked, "Who is this guy?" Because everyone thought that these muscular drawings had to be the work of a guy. And we would tell them, "It's Claire Wendling." Sharing a wonderful find like that of a newly discovered artist is what I love to do. It's my privilege to work with a community of artists who are so kind and supportive of what I do. So, thank you very much for this award.